Hello and welcome to the 122nd episode of Fur, Fins, and Feathers. We are honored today to have a guest from North Providence, Rhode Island, Julie Kenney, who is the president of the Ocean State Agility Club. Welcome, Julie.
Thank you.
I am so excited to see you and to learn about your activities with agility and your breed.
Okay, this is Leader. He's a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. He is one of 4 colors. He is a tricolor. There are 4 colors to a Cavalier. Blenheim, which is red and white. We have the tricolor. We have Ruby, which is a red, and black and tan. Leader is really, he loves agility, and I've been doing this with him for 2 years now.
How did you start with agility?
When I got him...
Before we even go back a second, what is agility? How can people learn more about agility?
Basically what agility is there's the standard saying, it's basically dogs jumping over plastic. That's what they say. They have jumps, tunnels, the weave poles, the dog walk, the A-frame. There's various different obstacles that the dogs have to go through, and it's based on, there's different levels of agility. There's the novice level, which is entry level. Then you have excellent and standard, which is levels up. They just add more to the obstacles, and the courses are more difficult. And master level, which Leader has obtained. He moved up to master's level in 2-year time frame.
This is a performance sport that has grown throughout the world.
Yes, yes it has, yes.
Talk about your club.
I decided to create the Ocean State Agility Club because I wanted to see camaraderie among, people in the agility world. And this is the first club that was created in Rhode Island. And we like to have fun. We welcome entry-level people that have never done it before to master's level folks. So it's very exciting, and we will be hosting our first event. We just was licensed. We got licensed by the American Kennel Club. First club in Rhode Island ever to become licensed.
That's phenomenal. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So tell us about that club, about the event you're going to host.
So the event that I will have is at Wide World of Indoor Sports, which is in North Smithfield, Rhode Island. It is slated for June 22nd and 23rd, and we're very excited to have the event.
Talk about your Cavalier.
So my Cavalier, he's very, very intelligent. The Cavaliers are very intelligent. They're great for agility. When they were first brought out.
It's an English breed.
He's an English breed. He's sporting in nature. So, and I feel as though Cavaliers have a strong connection with their owners. So that's another reason why I love Cavaliers.
From what I'm reading and listening and have spoken to other people, the bond between a dog owner and the canine are very tight.
Correct. Very tight. Very important part of it is to bond with your dog.
Is this breed, what breeds are good for agility?
Well, the most common breeds are the Border Collies, the Shelties. So that's the most common breeds.
But all breeds are eligible to participate.
Correct, correct.
Even mixed breeds.
Right, right.
So how do you prepare him for a show?
It takes a lot of training. I go to training classes a few times a week. We work on various, obstacles. If he's having trouble with the weave poles, we practice, and that's what we do. It takes a lot of practice. It takes a lot of focus and training and commitment. He's really good. He loves it.
And he really likes to do it.
Yes, certainly.
That's very good. But every breed is eligible to participate.
Right, and
Even as I was told, mixed breeds excel as well.
100%. There are a lot of breeds. We actually have 46 members currently in the Agility Club, and we have a few people that have various breeds from Border Collies to Shelties to All-American dogs.
We've had Jeff Bertello on the show. Jeff is well known in the agility world and has participated all over the world.
Right, and Jeff is actually a really, really good trainer. He trains folks in agility to get to the highest level, and he's an amazing individual.
Talk about your club. You have 46 members?
46 members.
And when did you start this club?
So last year I had to fill out all the paperwork, with the American Kennel Club. We had an A match in June 23rd of last year, which we became an accredited club, and just last week we became a licensed club where we're able to have actual agility trials, actual American Kennel Club sanctioned trials. And we're trying to get more trials locally in Rhode Island, because a lot of times we have to travel up to New Hampshire or Connecticut. A lot of the folks from Rhode Island have to travel an hour and a half to 2 hours just to compete, So that
With the cost of gas, that's expensive. It's
correct. And the goal is just to try to get more local trials, and it worked out, and I'm really excited to expand the club.
What breeds do your club members participate in? What breeds? All breeds?
Yes, there's all breeds. There's all different, and they also have different. When you go compete in the competitions, there's different heights based on the dogs. They measure the dogs to the withers. So leader is a 12-inch height, but like Jeff, who has a Border Collie, maybe, I'm not sure, 20, or there's all different heights. So they compete in different classes.
So toy breeds are eligible.
Yes, he's considered, leader is considered a toy breed, and he's really.
How did you get interested in this breed?
I grew up actually on Springer Spaniels, and my aunt had 3 Springer Spaniels, and then, unfortunately lost 3 of them, and so she wanted to get a smaller breed, and she got Cavalier. She bought Cavalier King Charles Spaniels, and then my aunt talked me into getting a dog like Leader. I had one, his name was Blake, and he was 11 and a half years old, and then, I lost him, and then I decided, I went with my sister she does the conformation dog shows when I lost Blake, and I was walking.
And she's a good friend of mine.
Yes, and I was walking around the dog show up in Rentham, Mass, and I ran into a very good breeder. They referred me to a breeder, and that's how I got the Cavalier King Charles Spaniels. I have another one at home. His name is Wizard. And
what color is Wizard?
He's the same color. He's a tri.
A tri, okay.
Yes.
And you have another one coming.
Yes.
A red.
Correct.
And will you work in agility with him?
I'm definitely going to work into agility with him, because I love the sport, and I just love the partnership, and I love the companion. I used to run marathons, and I used to bike race a lot, so now it's me, myself, and the dog, and we build a relationship, and we're competing. So I just really love it. My passion for the sport it's amazing. I've met a lot of nice people in the sport, developed friendships, and I figured having this club, we'll have a lot of fun, a lot of events, and grow the agility world in Rhode Island.
Which is very important these days. It looks like a fun set of activities that people can participate in.
It is. It's a lot of fun. Then we also have what is called Act 1 and 2 for people who have never taken agility before, introducing them to the sport. They can take it's called agility, it's ACT, and they can do a prep, a test, and they would get ribbons like this and get titles for the American Kennel Club. Lita has made it to, he's in Masters Agility, and these are a few of the ribbons. He received a title to get him.
Now, you didn't breed him, you purchased him.
I purchased him from a breeder in New York.
Okay.
A very, very good breeder in New York. Both of them, actually. Wizard and Lita are from the same breeder, and all of her dogs do some type of
Performance activities?
either performance, nose work, scent work, I guess.
Have you ever done any nose work with him?
No, I have not.
Not yet.
Not yet. Our main focus right now is in agility. He is a good boy, though, right, Lita? Very good boy. It's amazing how, like, when I first started the sport, I didn't even know, what I was doing, and now it's
second nature for you.
Second nature. Right, Lita?
He is a very handsome dog.
He was actually in Westminster Dog Show with my
In agility.
in the conformation world.
Okay.
My breeder.
Has he gotten any, is he a champion yet?
He's a champion in
Agility.
conformation.
He is.
Yes.
Wow. No wonder he's such a handsome guy.
Yes.
So he's an AKC champion?
Yes.
And he has done extremely well in agility.
We're hoping to get him to that level.
Which shows that this breed is, and many other breeds, are very versatile, but especially him.
Right. Right.
They can do many, many different pursuits.
Definitely. Our goal is to get the the agility, to get a championship and become a champion in agility. It takes a lot of dedication and
A lot of hard work.
It's hard work, but in the end, it is worth it. We love it. That's all we talk about is agility.
What is their longevity for the Cavalier?
I'd say probably like maybe 12 to 14 years old. That's what my...
Now, is he going to continue to earn other titles or complete other requirements?
Yes.
And then you'll switch to another dog to the red one, and he will get...
He'll start from the beginning.
He'll start from the beginning.
And I will still be running
with him.
So, it's a lot. It'll be a lot of fun, to bring a puppy up from the ground level. I've already been practicing with him, little jumps with the puppy, and then, I alternate out between him and my puppy. His name is Velo. Velo is my puppy's name, and he loves it. You can tell he loves it. He's very focused and very drivey.
He's got good drive instinct.
Good drive.
Good.
And then when he watches and waits for him, it's Velo's turn, he gets all excited, and he, when it's his turn, he becomes really drivey.
So where do your members, do they attend meetings, etc.?
Yes.
Talk about the club.
Okay, so
it's a new club.
It's a new club, and we've been...
Where do you meet?
Well, we actually have a member now that has a place that we can practice. It's a barn in Coventry, Rhode Island. She just built the whole facility, and it's on dirt, so she's a member of the club, so she's going to allow the club to do run-throughs on Mondays and Wednesday nights. All club members are welcome. We set up a course. People practice to, whatever skill they want to work on.
In a barn or outdoors?
It's inside in a horse barn.
Okay.
It's beautiful. It's a really nice. It's Carry On Farm, which is in Coventry, Rhode Island, and she has offered.
I was invited, and I was not able to go because of the weather. But yes. I would love to visit that facility.
We're going to have more times, more availability where people can come and visit the location. It was the day I was there that day, and the weather was not good. It was like snowing, and
I said, we're not slipping and sliding today.
Right.
I'm staying home.
Right, yeah. So we have that option, and then another friend of mine, and she's not in the club, but she has a facility that she allows people to go and practice. And then we have meetings on a monthly basis and, see who wants to do what. We try to do workshops. We did a workshop on canine conditioning. We had a bunch of club members come and give you, they work different to strengthen the dogs and make sure, prevent injury for the dogs. So we had a workshop for the club, and members get, certain privileges by having workshops. We are going to have a first aid seminar workshop for the dogs and for the members.
So this looks like a very fun type organization.
Right. And I'm excited to be sanctioned by the American Kennel Club. I'm very excited, and to be the first club in Rhode Island to do this, and everybody's excited. I've been getting a lot of members. I still have more people that want to join the club. They're asking me to join the club because they don't want to, travel far to compete also. If we can get a few trials in Rhode Island.
But this is also another venue.
Correct.
In which that will allow people to participate with their dogs.
Right.
And have fun.
That's the goal. Have fun. Have fun with your dog.
And learn.
Learn and have fun.
Fabulous.
Thank you.
What are your personal goals? Would you like to be an agility judge eventually?
Maybe at some point. That would be, it'd probably be a lot of training, but that's a good goal. Trying to get the club, off the ground and going, and then maybe in the future.
And you have 46 members? That's a wonderful way to start.
Definitely. There's been a lot of interested people now, and it's great. I feel like we're one big family. Like on a weekend, we'll go to the trials and everybody will set our chairs up. We'll all be talking in between the runs, and who wants to get lunch, or different things. It's a lot of fun.
Your sister, Kristen, has been a friend of mine for quite a few years, and her focus is on conformation with her bull mastiffs, correct?
Right.
So totally opposite.
Different, right. And she's really into conformation, and she organizes events in Providence County for the Kennel Club there in Providence. The shows.
And does a good job.
Amazing job. It's hard work. It's a lot of work.
It is.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I know that we'll be having to do with the Agility Club. We'll be having to form our committees. Everybody do different things to make it successful. Teamwork is the key to success.
I've only been involved with dogs for about 45 years.
That's it? Wow.
And I have seen such a change from conformation. People are really focused these days on performance and on having fun and learning fun things, but having the focus is not so much you don't have to go to a dog show and look beautiful, and
right.
That's important, but people to have a more casual approach.
Right, and I feel like since I started agility in 2019, that there's just more demand. When the trials open, they have a certain opening date and time at, say, 10 o'clock. They fill within 1 minute because there's so many people that want to do agility that have become part of agility. They want to do agility with their dogs. So this is a perfect thing now to have more options and more options for trials, because they fill up right away. They usually have for June, we're having a 2-ring trial, which is 700 runs a day.
In North Smithfield?
Correct. Mm-hmm.
Jeff had me come to that last year.
Right.
And it was really fun. And people were really getting into it, and people were having a ball.
I notice when I go out there sometimes and you come out, you can hear people that they're cheering you on. They're all positive, positive. Good job, you know. And it just feels great to be able to make the connection with your dog and be successful, you know, when you come out of the ring. And it's unbelievable how smart these dogs are. You know, you can guide them around a course, and they can get around a course, run through weave poles, over a seesaw, you know, different.
Talk about people who, like, I'm almost 70 years old. Is there an age limit where people cannot do this successfully anymore?
There's no age limit. There's different ages. It's amazing some of the people that have told me, oh, this is my 10th agility dog, you know what I mean? Doing agility, they get...
These are people are in their 70s, 80s, and older.
Right. If there's a woman I know that has a Cavalier, like mine, she had a Cavalier, 39 Masters Agility Championships on the dog, on a Cavalier. So she got 39 titles on the dog, on Masters.
And she doesn't stop.
Right. So this can be done with Cavaliers.
Any breed.
Any breed agility can be done with any breed. But they always say, you know, Border Collies and
Well, Jeff has had
Salties.
his Border Collies and has done an amazing job. He's been to many parts of Europe, etc.
Right, he's been on the world team and the world overseas and the nationals, and it's amazing to watch him run.
Your national agility national is coming up soon, isn't it?
Yes, it's in Georgia. I think it's in March, in a couple of weeks, like March 9th or 10th weekend, 9 and 10.
I saw it online last night.
A lot of my friends are going. Eventually, that is a goal of mine.
Is that a goal of your personal goal?
It's a personal goal. Whether it would be with Leader or the new puppy. He's tired. He's a good boy, though.
He's a nice dog. Interested in any other breeds other than the Cavalier?
Not currently. I just, my heart is in the Cavaliers. They're such sweet dogs. They're loving dogs.
And he is a very obedient dog.
Takes a lot of work, but yes. When I got him, the breeder that I got him from, you know, they have they actually do obedience with the dog. When you get the dog, it's all trained. You don't have to worry about anything. She takes pride in the breed.
So they're a very versatile breed.
Right.
They can do many, many things. You said earth dog, agility, obviously,
scent work. There's rally too.
Rally. Have you done any of the other sports?
No, I haven't done rally or any of the other sports, but I've done stewarding for rally at the Providence show. You know, I like to learn about that, and just scent work classes with my other Cavalier wizard.
Your sister stewarded for me in conformation, and when I did junior showmanship.
Oh,
and
nice.
We had a ball. We really had fun time.
She loves doing that. She volunteers for everything, which is great. And I figured,
and she is so knowledgeable.
Definitely, I'm learning from her. I've learned a lot from her because I never had a dog except for my Cavalier Blake, and how I met. Janet York is my breeder. I'm not sure if you know her.
Yes, I do. Very well.
I met Janet.
That's one of Janet's dogs?
Yes.
No wonder he is such a handsome fellow.
The other one that I have too was from Janet, but I actually I met her up in Rentham when I lost my dog Blake and my Cavalier, and that's how I got Wizard and then Leader. You're good, huh?
No, your red is coming from where?
He's from
from Janet.
From a performance breeder out in North Carolina. Yes, and she's my breeder's done a heavy amount in agility, and she's been ranked in So, with the Cavaliers. So, that's our goal. We're gonna work it and work hard to, right, leader?
So you have a full plate, a full calendar of activities.
Mm-hmm. And I actually might be doing therapy dog with my other Cavalier wizard. So.
Talk about therapy. That is something that I have always really thought was a great thing, a great activity for people to participate in.
That is actually a goal of mine with Wizard because he doesn't do agility, so I figured something, and he really loves people, and you know, when you bring him into I've brought him into facilities to just assisted living, and they're very well behaved, and it makes you feel good when you bring the dogs in, and the
people just light up.
They light up.
The patients just light up. They love. And the response, I've brought some people, you know, as to observe, and people, they just light up, and what they can recollect, and these are many people who have had, you know, neurological impairments,
right,
and they forget the world. But when they start talking about a past dog, everything comes back. They are flooded with memories.
It's a good feeling when I brought them over and you see them, they're smiling, they're laughing, you know, and it's awesome.
And he is 6.
6 years old, so we still have a long ways in agility. We still can really, really shine. He loves it. You can tell when he's running, he really loves it.
Do you go out to train almost a few times? How many times a week?
I train probably a few times a week, but I also, when I'm at home, I do, you know, little things at home, maybe set up a few jumps and practice different, you know, or sit, stay, which is the obedience piece, you know, when to make them stay on the start line and get them ready to go on the obstacle. It takes a lot of commitment. Train a little bit every day. I don't overtrain. I try not to overtrain. You know, the Cavaliers can only probably take about 5 or no more than 10 minutes of training. You know, you don't want to overdo it. Then they get bored.
Talk about his grooming.
The grooming, I do it. I have somebody actually groom him. So, but I keep him a little shorter, like kind of like a Cocker Spaniel cut, because it's easier for the agility. The Cavaliers usually have longer coats, but you know, when he's running, you don't want him to, you know, slip, or you know, the fur under his paws, you know. So I kind of keep him cut like a Cocker Spaniel.
Well, Julie, they are telling me that we're coming to a close. You've been a fabulous guest with Leader, and I'd like you to come back again.
I really appreciate your time. Look forward to it.
I am really excited about all the potential that your new club is going to have.
Now I can tell you once, if I come back again, I can
will come back.
Tell you how we progressed with the club, and I'd like to invite you over.
Perhaps bring a new member.
Maybe I'll bring the red one, the Ruby Cavalier.
But bring a club member.
That would be, yes.
And have them share their experiences. It's been great.
Thank you.
We look forward to seeing you again. And thank you for being with us on Fur, Fins, and Feathers.